Fire signs, welcome to Healing Hype Man, and we are here with the moon behind us, and we are doing a shadow work reading. And I'm big on shadow work in the sense of pulling things to the forefront that might have suppressed, whether that was thought patterns, traumas, things that we just didn't want to deal with. And in order for you to really heal and follow your true purpose, you need to do the shadow work. So hopefully something here I say triggers something inside of you. It could very well be exactly what it is that you might be going through, or just something might resonate here with you. I will pull us a card for each sign as well. This is a collective fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag reading here. And the other three have been, wow. It gets pretty dark here, so don't kind of start this and stop it later. I would, when you have time, watch the whole thing here. And we can really take a look at what something you might be putting in the back burner and you're not really paying attention to, or you don't have the time to do it, and that's okay. No one's saying that you haven't done it, so you're not going to get to where you want to get. Absolutely not. This is just a reading to help you, guide you to do some shadow work, pulling things to the forefront and tapping into things that might hurt you, and traumatic events and people, places, and things from the past. Typically, shadow work is things that have happened to you in the past, thought patterns, belief systems, traumas, triggers, that you just put to the back, and until you actually pull those to the forefront, it's going to be very difficult for you to actually manifest what it is that you want. What are you suppressing? Ready? Let's see. Success. Success, change, and love. Wow. Now, I'm going to keep in context. This is a shadow reading, right? So there's an aspect of success when? Success from the past. Change. Are you preventing change? You don't want to see change. Maybe change in your love life. Maybe seeing your success change in different aspects has brought you to love things in a certain way, or not love some things in a certain way. Maybe there has been different types of success that has changed your perspective on how you eat, sleep, and breathe and love other people. And there's an aspect here of you're suppressing what you think success looks like. You're suppressing change, and you're suppressing some love. Oh, I could feel the heaviness. I can literally feel the heaviness of this. Oh my God. Let's bring this to the forefront. Tell me, where is this coming from? I almost feel like this is 3 separate topics in your life. I'm not even gonna lie. You don't want to look at how you see success. You don't want to acknowledge that things have changed, or you don't want to acknowledge that you're seeing love in a different perspective. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, right? Because the love, you might now see things with love and light, right? You might now see that change is good, or or for you, some of you, the change might not have been good, and for some of you, success might have gotten better, but you haven't acknowledged it in your own life, or you think that your success has been diminished. But now I ask you, for all of this, what level of precedence were you weighing that scale? Where on the chart did you put, this is success, this is where my change can be, and this is where the love can be? Are we open to change? Are we open to how we view success to change? Are we open to how we love to change? Who we love, how we love, right? It's impossible for you to stay the same person for your entire lifetime. And I think that is part of shadow work. It's like, we don't want to acknowledge that I have changed. I don't want to acknowledge that my success is different now. I don't want to acknowledge that I love a different way. I love a different person. I like to be loved like this. Oh my gosh. This is super heavy. Fire signs. I mean, where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? The moon, 5 of cauldrons, oh my God, 4 of shields, 9 of swords. The High Priestess, Four of Cups. Oh my God. I literally, it's interesting how I said each one, I actually see where this is going. So much confusion from things not going the way that you wanted, insecurity. And again, I can see the success here. So much of the High Priestess and the Moon here, so much unknown, things that you can't even explain. It just happens. High Priestess with the Moon. It's just like the cauldron is the potion. It's you're spinning a new potion here, and there's so much unknown, right? Uncertainty in your life here. And this is where it's all coming from. Oh, these cards. Things not going your way. Five of Cauldrons. Worried about your safety and security. Four of Pentacles. Oh, I feel you. None of this is easy to. A lot has changed in your life. I put this card at the top here in my visual here because a lot has changed, and I think it's how you view success and how you view love. And there's just a lot of unknown things that you can't even explain. It just happened that way, right? There could be a very spiritual component as well. That's just like, my spirituality has changed. I developed a certain way. And then we have four of cauldrons and nine of swords. And you are being so stubborn and in your head on probably set ways of how things need to be. Like, fuck that. I want it my way. And it's actually driving you crazy, right? So here, I already know what this is. You need fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. I need you to understand that people, places, and things change in life. How you view success changes. Whether that goes up, down. See, like that, there's a whole nother scale there. Who says that success has to go upwards, right? How do you value success? Is it your time? Is it your money? Is it your effort? Is it your residual income? Is it income that's being brought in from somewhere else? Is it what? And you have been so stubborn and in your head. That's where you're at. I'm pretty much sure, right? You're just like, or it could have been, right? This energy you probably already processed as well. But I get where, there's just a lot of confusion in your life that you don't even have the answers to, right? Maybe things that you didn't even expect. It's like the unexpected, expecting the unexpected with this Pisces energy. It's like, wow, magic. Energy shifts, planetary alignments, Jupiter and Pisces. Shit just changed out of nowhere. Secrets unveiling, hidden agendas, hidden lifestyles, and so much in like instability. Like it's not necessarily going my way, and I need to make sure that I'm protecting myself with the Four of Pentacles and making sure that I'm secure or my family's secure and we're all so great. But you're so fixated on all the things that are going wrong that you're not open to the change here. Five of Cups. You're so fixated on all the shit that's going wrong that you're not turning around and realizing that there's another rainbow on the other end. Turn around and realize that things can change. It doesn't have to go exactly how you want it to, but it can always turn out better than what you expected. When you put a high expectation on things, or you've lived a long life of things going a certain way, and then all of a sudden, spiritually, energetically, planetary alignments change and shit just changed, pandemic happens, life changed for you, that it puts you in a really like, fuck the world, like, fuck this, like, let me sit here and think about this. And you're thinking your mind off. Nine of Swords. You are thinking your brain away, right? So let me just tap back into the shadow aspect. You're suppressing that change has happened. I'm going to use a whole nother deck for the next. Right, let's take a step back. Let's process that. How's that working out for you? Now, process the change. Okay, my success, stability, income has changed here. How I love, who I love, right? And sometimes that comes with a lot of weight. It's a lot of time, a lot of burden, a lot of other people, places, and things. There is just a big aspect of, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Things need to keep moving. Things do change. Things do evolve. If you are being left behind, you will be left behind. You will be outdated. Your outdated version of success and your outdated version of love will be left here in 2020 and 2021, and everyone is evolving into 2022, where the world has changed. Do you see the world has changed here? Are you still stuck in the past? Go with it, or you will be left behind here. I don't even want to ask where we're at. Could be something you've already processed, right? I'm not going to say this is what you're going to feel like, but hopefully something I say here sticks. So I'm going to ask how I have been. Tell me, where are we at now? Present moment. What do we need to know about present moment? 3 of Swords. 5 of Wands. We're fighting for love. We're still defending our pain. We're competing for pain. We're competing for love here. We're still fighting the pain from the past. Could be third party energy. You're still dealing, this is what it tells me, you're still dealing with painful situations. Which means you're probably still living in the old version and not embracing the new changes that you can make. Because you're still dealing with painful situations. Oh my God. Wow. Listen, don't waste any more time. Don't waste any more time. Ten of Cups. Where do you want this? You're still dealing with painful pain that brought you happiness, right? So what you think of happiness is in the past. Some of you, very well, that could have changed here. And you could be fighting happiness here. Because you could still be lingering in this painful, some of you, third party energy, and some of you still could be fighting about belief systems and where you're at and who's rivalry, competition, and fighting with other people. And maybe in the past you were happy. And I ask you, now that things have changed, are you still happy? Where are we going? Where are we going? Nine of Cups, 10 of Wands. Emotional stability is a big deal for you. This is my single lady. Can you emotionally stabilize yourself? Maybe there just needs to be a sense of, I want to feel stable in my emotions. And for some of you, that still might be a lot of weight. Is it your weight? Is it other people's weight? This is more shadow work to do here. Emotional satisfaction. Satisfied. Some of you, you're satisfied with where you're at. You're like, I'm good here. I'm fine. I've been here for so long. 10 of Cups. 10 of Wands, 9 of Cups, 9 to the 10, 10, 10, right? It's like some of you could just, some of you want to be content, you want to be happy, you want to be secure holding the weight. You want to be secure doing all the work. That's for some of you there. For the rest of you here, it's like, I want emotional stability, but that's too much work. That comes with a lot of work. In order for me to be a single lady, a single guy, in order for me to be emotionally satisfied, right? It doesn't mean you have to be single. It's a lot of work. Well, in the 2000s now, we actually work harder than we did, back then. You don't get as much money as you did in the past. Bottom of the deck, Strength and the Moon. Right? You're confused about your confidence with Judgment here. You're confused. You are doubting your confident ability to change here. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Being emotionally satisfied. To be honest, emotional satisfaction can go a long way than financial security. And you're like, that takes a lot of work. And it is a lot of work. having strength and courage to go after it, right? Even with the moon card here, it's like it might seem confusing, but with the judgment card, it's like it's going to happen. You either roll with it or you'll be left behind here. Have the confidence to face confused energy. Have the confidence to face it in the face and be like, you know what? I need to know what is confusing about it. There needs to be courage, which means this is a battle. Right? The courage card to me is like, it's not like, oh, I'm courageous. No, that's not proper English. That's not. I need to have courage, which means I need to go and face and do something. I need to have courage to go and do something, right? Confidence is what I would say. I have confidence. The card is courage, so which means that there is a fight that you have to go and stick your hand inside the lion's throat and hope that they don't bite. Which is like, why would anybody do that? That's like stupid. Why would you do something like that? But I'm going to be courageous and do it. There's an aspect of like, it's just timing as well. Judgment card, it's inevitable. It's kind of like it's going to happen anyway. There's going to be a time where you're going to need to have a lot of courage to face what's coming your way. Anything that might be confusing right now for you is definitely going to start coming towards you, and you're going to need to have yourself being in a very stable emotional space so that you can handle the change that comes your way. For some of you, you don't like change. It's too much work. It's too heavy for you. You don't want to deal with it. It's too confusing. And that's why I kind of said some of you might just be content with where you're at. You're like, I'm good with where I'm at. That's the 9 of Cups with the 10 of Wands. I'm good. I'm good. And I'd rather not go there because that's a whole there. That's a whole nother place. That's a whole nother reading. That's a lot. I'm not going to lie. So, with courage, I get, courage and Wizard of Oz, it's like he's scared, right? You might just be scared. You might be scared of change. That's it. 17 minutes later, you're scared of change. And if you don't like where you're at now, then I tell you to face fear in the face. If you're content with where you're at and you just want to finish your time here on this planet in this avatar with where you're at, then do that in peace, right? I'm not going to tell you what you should go and do. I want this to resonate for everyone in some sort of way. So I'm trying to think of both sides for it here. Be grateful for what you have and be thankful for what you have now. And just know that there's always limitless possibilities moving forward. From the fallback deck, be what you seek. Let your desires inspire you to transform. Match the vibration of what you want. Exactly, right? If you want, I'm not even going to say it that way. If you want this level of vibration, okay, make sure everyone's matching it around you and you're there and you're comfortable and content with it. If you want a higher vibration, it doesn't mean it's better. Doesn't mean that it's better. It's just a higher vibration, or by the vibration over there or the vibration over there. Right? I'm not trying to put a level of like, this is where it needs to be. There is no level. It's whatever you want it to be. Be what you seek, whatever it is that you want. Literally, you're scared of change, but at the same time, with the judgment card, you have the power to decide what that looks like for you. Now, question for you, therapeutic question. What does that look like for you? What does change look like for you? Journal that. Really journal it. What do you truly want? What does that really look like for you? That's going to take a lot of time because what does that look like for me? Some of us, we don't know what that feels like. We've been in so much confusion and so much things not working out in our favor in our head and being stubborn about the change that's already took place, like pandemic-wise, or like change that I had no choice over. Family things, situations, people, places, and things that, right? What does change look like for you? Tell me in the comments. Be what you seek. Let your desires inspire you. I love when these cards talk. My name is Alvin Catalan. I'm present. I'm done speaking now.